Hi there. Thank you for joining this meditation and choosing to take a pause in your day, to go inward, to soften and quiet the mind, feel calm in the soul and in the heart. So, how are you doing? How are you feeling? This is a good time to check in with yourself, let go of what you came out of and what you may be going to, and just how's it going? Maybe take a minute or two just to breathe in and out to see what energies are present and what you are arriving here with. I'll bring this into the meditation, but just want to start with a hello. How are you doing? This past week or earlier this week was Canadian Thanksgiving, and I love this holiday. It's a time where people will gather, friends, family, loved ones. Maybe this year is a little bit different given the circumstances, but still the sentiments of coming together and reflecting on what we're grateful for still very much apply. Maybe even more so than any other year because it has been an extraordinary year. And so during this time of Thanksgiving, we reflect on what it is that we are giving thanks for. What are we grateful for? We recognize the gifts that are shared with us through the food, through the relationship, through our health, what have you. And we honor it with gratitude by coming together, by reflecting, by saying thank you. It's such a beautiful cycle to give a gift and to recognize it and return it with this deep gratitude, and then to inspire and motivate somebody else to then also share a gift. And this cycle continues. Beautiful cycle grows and expands in the hearts of many. And isn't that what life is all about? Isn't that what connects us? This ability to share gifts with one another and to have it reciprocated with gratitude and to give as well our own gifts. This is what connects us all, connects humanity, connects Mother Nature. I don't know if you hear the birds, all the birds going off right now. Say, yeah, it connects us. And divine, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. It's what makes the circle, the love, go around. And so I wanted to bring in these vibes inspired by Thanksgiving into our meditation, because a practice of gratitude is and can be so simple, yet so profound and so great. It can align our hearts, guide us to our true selves and how we are as humans, how we are meant to be loving, compassionate, kind. And so we want to remember this today and bring this into our lives on a more regular basis. This commitment, this practice of gratitude, because it means so very much. And in this meditation, it's going to be a little bit different from past meditations. Still, we'll be coming into peace, into presence, connecting to self. And certainly with this theme, invocation of gratitude, invoking such sentiments, this feeling of gratitude, this giving to the gifts, or giving or thanking, I should say, to the gifts that have been shared with us. And I'll be using a beautiful message throughout this meditation. It's called the Thanksgiving Address. And it is known to be an invocation of gratitude, a prayer, a message created by the Haudenosaunee people, also known as the Iroquois Confederacy, which is located in upper state of New York. And I love this message, which is beautifully shared and meant to be shared. It is used oftentimes in the beginning of their day, at the beginning of a business meeting or a negotiation, or even at the start of a spiritual gathering, much like this in a sense. And what the purpose is it connects. It connects all the people Mother Nature, Divine Source. But what it also does is it reminds us of the abundance that we are surrounded by and less of the scarcity. We are reminded that we have all that we need. We have more than enough. And so through this meditation, I ask that you stay open, that you allow yourself to connect to these words, to this meaning, and to the various elements that are called and sent gratitude to in your own personal, intuitive way. And this meditation is a little bit longer so that it gets the time that it deserves, so that you have the time to connect to this message in your own way. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Allow or lay down, whatever is comfortable for you and allows you to be relaxed and yet aware of this present moment that we're in. And I invite you to close your eyes. Let this act of closing the eyes remind the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit of this journey inward. And notice here what is present as an observer without judgment, having a compassionate, open heart, accepting what is here. Maybe reminding the mind that it can release whatever it brought in that is no longer needed. And begin to focus on your breath. Focus on the inhale breath, observing your exhale breath. Breathing in deeply into your lungs, into your belly, and following the release of breath with your exhale. Allowing this beautiful, fresh, new life force to open and clear your mind, your body. Allow your exhale to create more space, easing in any spaces that hold tension, in spaces that might be feeling tight. Let your breath clear and open these spaces in the mind, in the body, and the heart. Every breath filling you up with beauty and love, grounding you and anchoring you here in this space of peace, safety, connection. Should any thoughts from the day trickled back into the mind. It's okay. Simply observe them without judgment. And let your flow of breath guide them. Let them rest and come back to your place of peace within, the center, your home. Breathing in, breathing out. Each cycle, bringing in calmness. Each cycle, connecting you to this intention, this invocation of gratitude. Allow your heart to open. Allow yourself to connect. To deeply feel and practice gratitude in this space right now. Connect in your own personal, intuitive way. Today, we have gathered, and when we look upon the faces around us, we see that the cycles of life continue. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now let us bring our minds together as one, as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our minds are one. We are thankful to our mother, the earth, for she gives us everything that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk about upon her. It gives us joy that she still continues to care for us, just as she has from the beginning of time. To our mother, we send thanksgiving, love, and respect. Now, our minds are one. We give thanks to all of the waters of the world for quenching our thirst, for providing strength and nurturing life for all beings. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls and rain, mists and streams, rivers and oceans, snow and ice. We are grateful that the waters are still here, and meeting their responsibility to the rest of creation. Can we agree that water is important to our lives and bring our minds together as one to send greeting and thanks to the water? Now our minds are one. We turn our thoughts to all of the fish life in the water. They were instructed to cleanse and purify the water. They also give themselves to us as food. We are grateful that they continue to do their duties, and we send to the fish our greetings and our thanks. Now our minds are one. Now we turn toward the vast fields of plant life. As far as the eye can see, plants grow, working many wonders. They sustain many life forms. With our minds gathered together, we give thanks and look forward to seeing plant life for many generations to come. Now our minds are one. When we look about us, we see that the berries are still here, providing us with delicious foods. The leader of the berries is the strawberry, the first to ripen in the spring. Can we agree that we are grateful that the berries are with us in the world and send our thanksgiving, love, and respect to the berries? Now our minds are one. With one mind, we honor and thank all the food plants we harvest from the garden, especially the three sisters who feed the people with such abundance. Since the beginning of time, the grains, vegetables, beans, and fruit have helped the people survive. Many other living things draw strength from them as well. We gather together in our minds all the plant foods and send them a greeting and thanks. Now our minds are one. Now we turn to the medicine herbs of the world. From the beginning, they were instructed to take away sickness. They are always waiting and ready to heal us. We are so happy that there are still among us those special few who remember how to use the plants for healing. With one mind, we send thanksgiving, love, and respect to the medicines and the keepers of the medicines. Now, our minds are one. Standing around us, we see all the trees. The earth has many families of trees who each have their own instructions and uses. Some provide shelter and shade, others fruit and beauty, and many useful gifts. The maple is the leader of the trees, to recognize its gift of sugar when the people need it most. Many peoples of the world recognize a tree as a symbol of peace and strength. With one mind, we greet and thank the tree life. Now, our minds are one. We gather our minds together to send our greetings and thanks to all the beautiful animal life of the world who walk about with us. They have many things to teach us as people. We are grateful that they continue to share their lives with us and hope that it will always be so. So let us put our minds together as one and send our thanks to the animals. Now, our minds are one. We put our minds together as one and thank all the birds who move and fly about over our heads. The Creator gave them the gift of beautiful songs. Each morning, they greet the day, and with their songs, remind us to enjoy and appreciate life. The eagle was chosen to be their leader and to watch over the world. To all the birds, from the smallest to the largest, we send our joyful greetings and thanks. Now, our minds are one. We are all thankful for the powers we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify the air we breathe. They help to bring the change of seasons. From the 4 directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the 4 winds. Now, our minds are one. Now we turn to the west, where our grandfathers, the thunder beings, live. With lightning and thundering voices, they bring with them the water that renews life. We bring our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers. We now send greetings and thanks to our eldest brother, the sun. Each day, without fail, he travels the sky from east to west, bringing the light of a new day. He is the source of all the fires of life. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our brother, the sun. Now, our minds are one. And we put our minds together and give thanks to our oldest grandmother, the moon, who lights the nighttime sky. She is the leader of women all over the world, and she governs the movement of the ocean tides. By her changing face, we measure time, and it is the moon who watches over the arrival of children here on earth. So let us gather our thanks for Grandmother Moon, together in a pile, layer upon layer of gratitude. And then joyfully fling that pile of thanks high into the night sky that she will know. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our grandmother, the moon. We give thanks to the stars, who are spread across the sky like jewelry. We see them at night, helping the moon to light the darkness and bringing dew to the gardens and growing things. When we travel at night, they guide us home. With our minds gathered as one, we send greetings and thanks to all the stars. Now, our minds are one. We gather our minds to greet and thank the enlightened teachers who have come to help throughout the ages. When we forget how to live in harmony, they remind us of the way we were instructed to live as people. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to these caring teachers. Now, our minds are one. Now we turn our thoughts to the Creator, our Great Spirit, and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on Mother Earth. For all the love that is still around us, we gather our minds together as one and send our choicest words of greetings and thanks to the Creator. Now, our minds are one. We have now arrived at the place where we end our words. Of all the things we have named, it is not our intention to leave anything out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual to send such greetings and thanks in their own way. And now our minds are one. Stay here, take a few moments on your own to send gratitude to anyone, anything, seen or unseen, here or somewhere else, in a different space. Send out your greetings and your gratitude in your own intuitive, personal way. And if you feel called to do so, you can place the palms of your hands over your heart space, connecting to the great gratitude that you have in your heart that is meant to be shared, that is being shared today. May we always connect to the abundance that surrounds us. May we always know that we have enough. May we always be a better steward, friend, have a deeper connection to Mother Nature, to each other, to ourselves, and to Source, Divine, Great Spirit. And we send gratitude from the deepest parts of our heart to the Haudenosaunee people who created this beautiful message, this gift, this invocation of gratitude to be shared. We send our love and thank you. And so we will close our practice with 3 deep, unified, connected breaths together, setting in the intention of gratitude, expanding it outwards. Taking a big breath in through the nose and exhaling it out. Again, together as one. Big breath in and exhaling out. One last time together. Big breath in and big breath out. Take your time to slowly return back from your gratitude inward journey, feeling yourself in this physical form, in your physical space. Take your time in your own intuitive way to ingest and return back. And as you are coming back, may you remember we are showered every day with gifts, but they are not meant for us to keep. Their life is in their movement, the inhale and exhale of our shared breath. Our work and our joy is to pass along the gift and to trust that what we put out into the universe always comes back. And these words, this beautiful message, is by Robin Wall Kimmerer, author and scientist. She wrote Braiding Sweetgrass. May this be felt within you. May your gifts be shared. May you always receive this reciprocity of gratitude in your life that guide you from your heart-centered space. So much love to you. Thank you for joining and connecting today. And see you soon. Take care.